Hello guys and welcome back. Welcome back to today's video, and today we have another guide for Diablo 3 and our Crusader here. And today I will show you the Holy Shotgun build, and I will show you how I prefer to play the build for Tournament 5 and 6, group or solo play. Actually I want to particularly show you what you can do with this build without the perfect rolls, without having the top end gear. You can have fun, you can be really efficient, and I'll show you how at least how I do it, and you can take a general idea. So first things first, let me show you, explain what the shotgun build is. The shotgun build is actually a build based around the Heaven's Fury with the Fires of Heaven rune. And what this does is, as you know, it makes the Heaven's Fury a direct skill shot. So we take that and use it with the legendary two-handed flail, Fate of the Fell, and what this does, it gives you additionally 2 rays of Heaven's Fury, which makes an effect of like trident, like something like that, which is pretty cool actually. So what do you need for this build to work? You need one primary stat, and also, as a parenthesis, I will try to keep this guide as short as possible because I am legendary of doing long videos. You need the primary stat is cooldown reduction. You need around 53 to 44% cooldown reduction in order of your accurate champion to have the same duration same cooldown of the duration. So if I use my Akarat over here, having 50%, nearly 50% cooldown reduction, you will see that I have 13 seconds left, and you will see over here that you can see that my cooldown is not exactly follow the duration of the skill. So it should right about now should be finished, and I have a little bit of cooldown left to reactivate it. It's a short delay, but with a little bit of cooldown more, you will get rid of that. So you can have the Akarat always on. Now, why it's called, this effect is why it's called shotgun. It's because it's like a shotgun firing. And why it's called Holy Shotgun? Because you use holy damage, of course. So, what do you need in order for that build to work? You absolutely need, of course, this flail. And you need crap ton of cooldown reduction. How do you get cooldown reduction? You can be lucky, like I was, and drop the flail with the 10% cooldown reduction. You can have your cooldown reduction on your rings, on your gloves, if you are lucky enough to drop the gloves with the critical hit damage, critical hit chance, so you can change another stat into cooldown reduction. You can change your shoulders, like mine, to have a cooldown reduction over here. You can have cooldown reduction on your neck, and that's it, I guess. Also, since we don't have the fervor build, the fervor rune of the one-handed flails, we need to find as much cooldown reduction as possible from the gear. The second more important stat that you need is holy damage. Of course, to do that, you need to craft the hallowed barricades. This is a craftable shield. You should find the recipe for that. Always rolls with holy damage, which is pretty good, and so you can roll the critical hit on it. Also, you can have your holy damage on your bracers. I prefer to have the Reaper wraps for the extra wrath regeneration on the health globes. Of course, you need holy damage on your neck. And anywhere else, I think you should have. That's the second more important stat. Find where you need it. Also, you need a good neck. My neck is shit. So what you need is a neck with holy damage, strength, critical hit damage, and cooldown reduction. That's the best that you need. And of course, you can also craft the 2 set of the Crimson of the Captain. So you can have the 2 set with the cooldown reduction 10% there. Um, Rings. The top ring that you can find is the Stone of Jordan. Um, it's actually the best ring in order to enter Torment 6, etc. It gives you a huge damage boost. Also here I have the Ring of the Royal Grandeur, although this will probably be maybe changed. We'll see. But for now, this is my equip. It's fine for now. Also, so the skills now. Let me take you the skills. If you don't have the best gear possible in order to achieve the best cooldown reduction and the best wrath generation from your cooldowns on your skills, I will you should probably do what I'm doing right now. I have found that without having the best gear possible, using a generator helps a bit during those delays during the cooldowns in order to regen that little bit of wrath and to keep the DPS going. So what I did is I used my Fires of Heaven on the right click and the slash, the zeal on the left click. The reason why I use this one is because it's holy damage, firstly, and secondly because since we use two-handed, we have very slow attack speed, and this glyph was changed, this rune was changed after the last patch, and now stacks 10 times, which actually is very if you keep attacking, you gain very nice attack speed boost. So it's very nice to keep the wrath keep the wrath going. So also, of course, we have the Akara champion with the Prophet, for that huge survivability bonus and the second life. The provoke with too scared to run, of course, for the huge debuff on the enemies for the attack speed and the movement speed, while you regain a wrath from taunting. Of course, Shield Glare with Zealous Glare for the wrath for more wrath generation, and over here Loss of Valor with critical. Now here, if you find yourself still struggling with wrath generation, you can use Unstoppable Force to keep the wrath going. Just because when you activate the Akara champion with the 6 set bonus of the Akara set, you have 50% less mana cost, and when you activate this Aura 2 with this rune, actually you realize that you have 100% less mana cost, so for those 5 seconds you can spam skills freely. But for now I find that my wrath generation is enough, so I can use my critical rune. And of course for the passives I use, of course, Heavenly Strength. You need that in order to carry the two-hand flail. Finally, no-brainer, it's a huge damage buff with no penalty. Holy Code, just because that's another amazing skill. Very nice holy damage boost. And of course also 1% heal for the holy damage you cause. And since you cause only holy damage, that's a very nice heal there. And the reason why I prefer Indestructible is because, and I will explain to you, some people prefer a Wrathful over Indestructible because you spam always holy damage, so you heal with Wrathful. But the reason why I do not like it is because when I die on Torment 6 and 5, especially Torment 6, is from huge damage spikes that I will not see them coming. So in those situations that I will not be able to act fast enough in order to save myself with some cooldown or something, the Indestructible rune has saved my butt hundreds of times actually. So, and that immunity that gives you for 5 seconds is actually fantastic. So you can play around with Wrathful, you can test it out, but I found that the runes, the passive shields like this are the best combination for now. Alright, so let's see now. So, since your Akarat is always on, The only thing that you need to do, and also as you can see over here with the Akarat on, we have 25%, 25 million toughness, which is a very nice number. And also the best thing with this, with Shield Glare of course, is that these bitches that continue running around, you can stun them, you can taunt them, and they don't go anywhere. So, remember to use your Akara champion as soon as it's up. Very nice, okay. As you can see, of course, the Masters on Torment 6 while playing a party have more life, but the situation is not much different actually. So the only reason why I'm not showing you the multiplayer side of the game is because I don't want to tire you with longer gameplay, and since the differences are minimal, your survivability is there, you will not be a burden to your team, and actually you will be a very nice DPS tank for your team with taunts, stuns and everything. Remember to use that. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned until now, but this build absolutely demolishes illusionists, or how the fuck they call it. It one-shots the illusions. It's actually pretty cool. So your DPS is, oops, oh, a little goblin there. Now, since I have a little cooldown on my Akarat, let's wait a little bit, and let that to go off, and activate your aura for some critical damage, and pawn that goblin. Alright. Let's loot that. Now, what I want to tell you is that if you have the perfect gear, if you have the Stone of Jordan and 50%, 55% cooldown reduction, what you can do is that you can swap the left skill with the Heaven's Fury, and you can put the Shield Glare on your right mouse. So you will not have a generator, and you can use the horse at the post over here. Just because your skills will turn around so fast that you will be able to use them to generate the wrath that you need in order to always spam your skills. And also, if you can, or if you want, also you can swap the rune on your Shield Glare to the one that does 20% more damage. So yeah, that's something that you can do. Just play around with your wrath generation. When you see that you have enough wrath generation, swap to something more offensive. When you see that you are starving for wrath generation, change back to something more defensive, more wrath oriented, as it suits your game style and your gear actually. Actually, just to let you know, I am not using any Unity pieces on my Templar. So there is no damage reduction that comes from third-party sources. All the damage that you are seeing right now that I take is strictly from the gear. So you can have a very nice idea of how much damage I take and how sustainable the build is actually. I have tested it many times in Torment 6 with parties. I mainly play with some friends of mine, and I can tell you that it has absolutely no problem running Torment 6 with 4 people. No problem at all. As you can see, that was a very nice face roll. So let's just go back and do a round out of the skills. So just to recap, what you need is the Fate of the Fell, the two-handed flail, absolutely necessary for the build, and this shield too. Now you need the accurate set, you need 50%, 54%, 55% cooldown reduction, and a baton of holy damage. I have found out that with these skills are the perfect combination for not the best in slot. If you don't have the best in slot items, if you do have the best in slot items, like I said before, you can put here your Heaven's Fury, and here you can put your Sealed Glare with the Divine Verdict to do more damage. You can put this with the Unstoppable Force if you may desire so, and here you can put your Horsey. So you could do something like that. This is a very nice build, very offensive, but you need very low cooldowns and very good skill wrath generators. So that's that. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments. When I complete the set with the best in slot items that I miss, I will update this video, let you know how it rolls. I really hope you enjoyed it, guys. Throw me a like if you found it entertaining and or informative. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, guys.